Morning. Welcome to day 13 of my 21-day Mastering My Money Mindset Challenge. So today I want to explore the subject of money denial. And for those of you who don't know it, money denial is actually considered a money disorder. And essentially what that is that there are people who struggle with money denial, meaning that they have an inability to be able to look directly at their financial situation. Now, it's really interesting because I remember dating back in my 20s. I dated a gentleman who owned his own business, and he was showing me around his apartment one day, and there was an entire room, and when he opened the door, it was just filled with envelopes. And he said, he said, I can't bring myself to open these envelopes. And they were bank statements. They were also everything to do with it was complete and utter denial. And I remember thinking to myself, I had no idea that this even existed at the time. And I remember thinking, that is really bizarre. Like, what do you mean you can't open your mail? And yeah, he just had a trauma around it, and he just had stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of these envelopes of his bank statements and all sorts of. And I thought to myself, and he'd been in business for years, and I'm like, how do you even function like this? Like, this is insane, whatever. Or people who won't look at their credit card bill. They don't want to see the number. They don't want to look at, how much they owe. And so it's a form of denial, refusing to look at it. If I don't look at my credit card bill, I can go and spend another $2,000 on my credit card bill, and I don't have to think about it because I'm not looking at the bill. I'm just going to keep myself in this little bubble of denial. So the question I want to ask you today is, do you in any way, shape, or form struggle with money denial? Are you in any way, not paying attention to what your bank account statement is, or you're not looking at your credit card statements? Are you in denial about the fact that you have debt and you really shouldn't, be purchasing that? Like, you got $10,000 on your credit card debt and you're going to go out and buy a new car when your current car is perfectly fine. So do you struggle in any way, shape, or form with money denial? For this exercise, what I want you to do is that I want you to sit down and do a data dump of every time in your entire life, history, current, past, whatever, where you have been doing that, where you refuse to look at reality for what it is in terms of your money, your finances, your savings, your investments, your debt, things like that. Do a data dump and list it one after the other. And then after you have listed all the times that you have been in money denial, I want you to write next to it, I want you to write what it cost you. What did denying that money situation cost you? Did you end up in a fight with your spouse? Did you end up with credit card debt? Did you end up spending way more than you could? Did you destroy your credit? Did you have to declare bankruptcy? So today is all about money denial. Today we are holding up the mirror to our financial life and saying, where have I been culpable? Where have I been in denial and refusing to look at reality for what it is when it comes to my money, my finances, my savings, my investments, my debt, and all of that? So happy hunting. Go find those gems that you're going to need, because all of this information is what will help you set you free eventually. So we got to do the work to be able to cross the line and get to that next level life that we're looking for. So happy hunting. Take care. Bye.